Breaking news: Nigeria faces rising debt, economic shifts, and strengthened international ties. Nigeria's economic and political landscape is shifting rapidly, with key updates that will affect citizens across the nation. From a rising debt profile and strategic recommendations for future elections to strengthened international relations and significant economic changes, today's top stories are shaping Nigeria's present and future. Join us as we break down the latest developments, including President Tinubu's new debt request, a promising coalition election template, and the expected impact of fuel price cuts on inflation. We'll also explore the central bank's latest warning and a fresh update on the AFCON qualifiers. Nigeria's debt profile expected to reach N138 trillion as Tinubu seeks fresh loan. Nigeria's debt profile is on track to hit an astonishing N138 trillion as President Bola Tinubu seeks the National Assembly's approval for an additional N1.8 trillion loan. This new request comes amid growing concerns about the sustainability of the nation's debt, with critics questioning how much more borrowing Nigeria can afford. The debt increase, if approved, could potentially lead to greater strain on public finances, ultimately placing more pressure on the government to generate revenue to service these loans. With a debt burden of this magnitude, Nigeria could face more budgetary constraints, leading to potential cuts in critical services or increased taxes to cover debt repayments. Economists warn that while borrowing may be necessary for developmental projects, the rising debt levels could negatively impact Nigeria's credit rating, making it more expensive for the country to secure future loans. For the average citizen, this may mean fewer funds allocated for social amenities, ultimately affecting healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Ondo election: Coalition recommends template for future elections. Following the successful conclusion of the Ondo state gubernatorial election, a coalition has recommended the election as a template for other states in Nigeria. The coalition praised the organization, transparency, and peaceful nature of the electoral process, which stood in stark contrast to past elections marred by violence and disputes. According to the group, the practices implemented during the Ondo election could serve as a model for other states, ensuring smoother electoral processes across the country. This recommendation is a glimmer of hope for Nigerian democracy, which has often been characterized by voter apathy due to fears of violence and rigging. By adopting the coalition's recommendations, future elections could see higher voter turnout, increased public confidence in the electoral system, and ultimately more representative governance. Many citizens hope that such reforms can become the new norm, helping Nigeria build a stronger and more stable democratic foundation. Nigeria-India relations set for strengthening. A group dedicated to fostering diplomatic ties between Nigeria and India has reaffirmed its commitment to enhancing the relationship between the two nations. This commitment aims to boost bilateral trade, cultural exchange, and collaboration in sectors such as health, education, and technology. Strengthening these relations is seen as a positive move for both countries, given India's economic growth and Nigeria's vast resources and potential for development. Improved ties could lead to increased foreign investments in Nigeria, especially in sectors like healthcare and IT, where India has significant expertise. This relationship could also bring educational opportunities for Nigerian students, offering scholarships and exchange programs that benefit both countries. The renewed commitment to bilateral cooperation presents a unique opportunity for Nigeria to leverage its partnership with India to boost development and economic growth. Petrol price cuts: Dangote and economists predict lower inflation. Economists have expressed optimism that the recent deal between Dangote Group and Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, could help ease inflationary pressures by lowering petrol prices. The agreement, which aims to supply 60 million liters of petrol weekly, is expected to reduce the cost of transportation and other goods, providing some much-needed relief for Nigerian citizens. As petrol prices drop, the cost of transporting food and goods is also expected to decline, potentially bringing down inflation rates. This development comes as a breath of fresh air for Nigerians who have been grappling with high living costs. Economists predict that a reduction in petrol prices will likely lead to a domino effect, with positive implications for household expenses, manufacturing costs, and overall economic stability. While it remains to be seen how quickly these changes will be felt, the deal offers a glimmer of hope for millions struggling with rising prices and economic hardship. Corpers now eligible to serve in banks and other institutions. In a recent move by the federal government, the ban that restricted National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, members from serving in banks and other financial institutions has been lifted. This decision has been welcomed by both prospective Corps members and industry stakeholders. Allowing Corps members to work in banks, IT firms, and other private institutions will provide them with valuable hands-on experience and help bridge the skills gap in various sectors. This policy shift is expected to benefit not only the Corps members, who will now have more diverse opportunities for their year of service, but also the institutions that will gain from the fresh talent and enthusiasm of young graduates. Many hope that this move will improve youth employment prospects post-service and contribute to the development of critical sectors in Nigeria. For many Corps members, the opportunity to work in high-impact roles during their service year is seen as a stepping stone to long-term career success. Army Chief orders investigation into alleged brutalization by soldiers. A viral video showing alleged brutalization by soldiers has prompted the Nigerian Army Chief to order an immediate investigation. The disturbing footage, which has circulated widely on social media, depicts soldiers mistreating civilians, sparking public outrage and calls for accountability. In response, the Army Chief emphasized that any soldiers found guilty of misconduct would face disciplinary action, reaffirming the military's commitment to upholding human rights and professional conduct. This investigation is crucial for maintaining public trust in the military, especially given Nigeria's ongoing security challenges. Incidents like these can erode public confidence and make it difficult for the military to effectively collaborate with communities in their efforts to combat crime and insurgency. The swift action by the Army Chief is a step in the right direction, sending a clear message that human rights abuses will not be tolerated within the armed forces. CBN uncovers fake SWIFT messages fraud. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has uncovered a fraudulent scheme involving fake SWIFT messages, prompting a warning to the public. According to the CBN, fraudsters are using fake SWIFT transactions to trick unsuspecting victims into transferring money. The bank has advised Nigerians to be vigilant and verify any financial transactions directly with their banks to avoid falling prey to these scams. With the increasing use of digital banking services, incidents of fraud have also risen, putting many citizens at risk of losing their savings. The CBN's swift action in exposing this scheme highlights the importance of cybersecurity and consumer awareness in protecting financial assets. By staying informed and cautious, Nigerians can help protect themselves from these fraudulent activities that have become more prevalent in recent times. AFCON 2025. Full list of qualified countries announced. The final list of 24 countries that have qualified for AFCON 2025 has been officially released, with Nigeria among the nations set to compete in the highly anticipated tournament. The Super Eagles, despite recent ups and downs, have made it through, much to the delight of their passionate fanbase. The tournament, set to be hosted by Côte d'Ivoire, promises exciting matchups and a chance for the Super Eagles to reclaim their place as one of Africa's football giants. The list also includes top teams such as Egypt, Senegal, and Morocco, ensuring that the competition will be fierce. For Nigerian fans, this is an opportunity to rally behind their national team and hope for a successful campaign. With a solid squad and the support of millions of fans, the Super Eagles have the potential to make a significant impact in the tournament and bring glory back home. Celebrity Spotlight, Chidinma Adetshina and Flavor in the headlines. Nigerian social media has been abuzz with discussions about the rumored relationship between beauty queen Chidinma Adetshina and musician Flavor. While the two celebrities have not confirmed any official relationship, fans have been eagerly speculating on their interactions. Chidinma, known for her elegance and beauty, has caught the attention of Flavor, who has been linked with several high-profile figures in the past. The rumored romance has sparked mixed reactions, with some fans cheering on the potential couple while others question the authenticity of the relationship. Regardless of the truth behind the rumors, both Chidinma and Flavor have become trending topics in Nigerian entertainment news. The spotlight on their personal lives serves as a reminder of the public fascination with celebrity relationships and how it influences popular culture in Nigeria. From a rising national debt and strategic election reforms to strengthened international relations and promising economic shifts, Nigeria is navigating complex challenges and opportunities. The recent moves by both government and private sectors indicate a concerted effort to address pressing issues like inflation, employment, and governance. As Nigeria prepares for AFCON 2025 and continues to build international partnerships, the nation's resilience and determination to improve shine through. If you found this news update insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of Nigeria's political and economic developments. Stay informed and be part of the conversation shaping the future of our nation.